Good morning, Cardano Army. It's your boy Boomin coming at you with yet another video, guys. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, and that notification bell. You guys leave a few comments down below. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's get this show started. And shout out to Steak with Pride, coming with that heat again. We got a young Charles here. Look at him. He looks so young and spry before the Cardano for the Cardano made him to a grizzled old I don't want to say old man because he's only like 32 or 33, which is insane. But he looks like a rookie. Look at that. He had a smile on his face. So this was a April 2014. Wow, guys. 9 years ago. Over a year before Ethereum went live. Let's take a look at what he has to say.
You were wonderful last night. Your talk, it was just it was so nice. Do you find that that your impromptu speeches are in a way even more compelling than your prepared remarks?
I just go up there and they tell me to talk, and I hope I don't screw anything up.
The question is, do you find his impromptu speeches more compelling than his prepared remarks?
I've only heard one speech, and it was impromptu, and it was brilliant. So thank you for that. And thank you for all the work you've done making Vitalik's work, come to life in a way. I know that he's, in a way, we need lots of different people. We need geniuses like Vitalik, that sort of code slinging amazingness that he has. And then we also need, people that have that sort of elan to stand in front of a crowd and explain the revolution that's taking place before our eyes right now. So thanks for your work.
Really what makes Ethereum special and what makes Ethereum so magical for me is I get to work with some of the best people on the planet. They're really amazing people. And there's this incredible diversity from geography to skill sets to age. And I say it so many times that a project is really special when you have young people and you have old people, but the old people are young too. Mm-hmm. That's what really makes the project special for me. And I'm the luckiest guy in the world to be able to fly around. I've been to 6 countries in the past 2.5 months. And every place I go, every person I talk to, they have these ideas and they say, can Ethereum help me with that? And I say, yes, but we have to work together to get that done, and we have a partnership right there. And the capital, the resources, and everything else is ready to go. So that's what really makes me excited, and that's why I'm here and why I work so hard.
And where do you see Ethereum in 10 years' time?
Well, hopefully, I would hope that Ethereum becomes more like TCP/IP or HTTP, something that just fades into the backdrop and nobody really thinks about it. And they talk about the killer applications. Like we talk about Facebook, we talk about Google, Amazon, these services, we don't talk about the underlying technology. So that's my hope for the Ethereum ecosystem, is it fades into the backdrop. It's there when you need it, not there when you don't. And it's just infrastructure that enables a fundamental restructuring of the internet and as a consequence, the world.
And that will be Cardano one day. That will be Cardano one day. We have great apps.
You were wonderful last night.
We have great apps like MinSwap. We have great apps like Liquid. Great NFT projects like Clay Nation. All these things we're building on top of this protocol that will stand the test of time, in my humble opinion. So let's go ahead and move on, guys. Shout out to OneCom, guys. OneCom. Now, if you guys are OneCom, if you guys have been delegating to OneCom, they have just minted 5 blocks. 5 blocks. So you guys should be seeing some sweet, sweet ADA in your rewards wallet soon. That is amazing. So congratulations to OneCom. Ticker symbol 1COMM. Delegate your crypto to OneCom. Again, they just minted 5 blocks. That's insane. So you guys are going to get a nice big old heaping pile of that sweet passive income. 0% fees until at least the end of December 2023. So you're getting all that ADA. Again, congratulations to OneCom. Thank you for being a channel sponsor. Let's go ahead and move on, guys. In some sad news, but not devastating. Unfortunately, Eternal Wallet, which I actually love Eternal Wallet. It's clean, it's user-friendly, it works. You know how wallets sometimes are a little bit janky. But Eternal Wallet's pretty good. Unfortunately, their Discord did get hacked, guys. So If you're a frequent user of Discord, which I'm not, it's just too much going on Discord. Like, it's just everything's all over the place. I really don't like Discord, but if you guys use Discord and you like it, just make sure you change your password. I don't think anything, unless you interacted with this wallet during the time the hack occurred, I don't think anything is gonna happen. But I just highly recommend you just change your password so that you can just protect yourself. User with elevated permissions of the server was targeted by a social engineering attack. Social engineering is pretty much you persuade somebody to give up their credentials or to get enough information about them to guess their credentials in some way. People posing as, Discord mods, people posing as authorities, and they ask you to hand them over information or money. That's a social engineering attack. The attackers tricked this user into engaging in a fake verification bot and stole his Discord token. So that's why I said, guys, just change your password and you'll be all right. So you can see down here, you can pause and check here. Very important to note whether or not the victim uses 2FA is irrelevant. If they steal your token, they can gain access to your Discord. Just make sure you didn't click this airdrop here. If you did, don't put any information in there. They tried setting up some backdoors into the server. Quick tips to prevent this: follow the principle of least privilege. Don't give people permissions if you don't need them. Okay, nobody should know your passwords anywhere. Don't click links. When in doubt, ask somebody else, or if you are going to click the link, don't put in any identifying information, okay, till you know exactly where it's from. I like to check Twitter before I click any link. So, for example, if there's a new airdrop and I want to know that it's real, I go to the Twitter page, the verified Twitter page of the coin or the organization that's doing the airdrop, and I look at their official Twitter to make sure that the airdrop is legitimate. Regularly update your passwords as well, guys. All right, you want to be swapping passwords at least every few months. I know that's not realistic for everyone, but keep it in the back of your brain. And then, guys, just make sure that you're conscious. I know it's easy to get lulled into a false sense of security, especially with crypto. So make sure you practice good digital hygiene. All right, guys. Don't click link. Don't be clicking links everywhere. Always verify, double verify, triple verify, and you'll be all right. And then finally, guys, we got some SingularityNet stuff here. Looks like they're coming out with a new product. We showcased their products here on the channel many times before. Everyday users will know. I'm going to go ahead and refresh you guys' memory on all the projects that SingularityNet does, probably tomorrow's video. Just because I think that, the next bull run will be spurred by AI. It's heating up right now, and you're gonna want to know you're gonna want to know about this stuff. So SingularityNet, which is a token on Cardano, introducing Zarka AI, a disruptive neurosymbolic AI overcoming the technical limitations of generative language models to achieve critical machine thinking, powered by SingularityNet. Now, I was going to read the article here, but it's not working for me for some reason. It gives me a bad gateway error. Well, it was giving me a bad gateway error, so maybe they fixed it. But it's a language model. I was going to go through this article, but luckily we have Ben Goertzel here. Shout out to Ben with his hat. He's always wearing that hat. I like the hat. But he's going to explain and share the vision behind Zarka AI and the generation of hybrid neural symbolic LLMs, large language models, poised to achieve what was inconceivable before. So let's take a look at this video, guys, and we're going to wrap things up.
I think the field of AI is advancing so fast it even confuses those of us who are experts in the field. So it's understandable if people who are sort of end users and observers are a bit just dizzied by the launch of new products and the pace of progress. I think what OpenAI has done with GPT-4 and ChatGPT and this whole series of products is really, really fascinating. I mean, it's awesome what the systems can do, and it's gutsy the way they've just put it out there at a relatively raw stage. The core technology underlying ChatGPT and so forth was transformer neural nets, which were developed by Google Brain in Mountain View, like in 2017-18, right? But Google found it a little rough around the edges. OpenAI was like, well, yeah, but it's still cool. Let's put it out there for people to use. And I think that's an edgy thing to do. Obviously, it's taken the world by storm. On the other hand, everyone can see the limitations of this sort of system, right? Like, I mean, it can't tell reality from nonsense. It has very weak ability to ground its own statements in its own observations or in any sort of reality. I mean, it hallucinates constantly, and also, while it's good at inventing stuff, there's a certain repetition and banality to what it comes up with, where you can really see it's simulating invention rather than creating in the same way that people can. It's just recombining the stuff that's fed into it. So I think these limitations are real. They don't take away from the incredible utility of the product, but they mean there's certainly an awful lot further to go between GPT-4 and human-like intelligence, or an artificial general intelligence that's a real thinking machine. So for those of us who've been working on building AI systems and working toward AGI at the human level and then beyond for a long time, a lot of what we're thinking is, okay, they've shown something cool. They've shown that if you throw incredible amounts of data and processing power at some relatively basic algorithms, you can get some really interesting functionality. So now, okay, what happens if we throw loads of data and processing power at slightly more sophisticated algorithms with a few more aspects to them, and then just keep amping it up, adding in more and more of the advanced AI methods that we've been developing over the years and decades, right? So you can take transformer neural nets as were used behind GPT-4, and you can tweak that in a number of ways that make a big leap forward, even if they're not all the way to human level AGI, right? So you can hybridize a transformer neural net, like a GPT type system, with a logical reasoning system, like we've been working on in the OpenCog Hyperon project, right? And then, lo and behold, you have something that can reason logically and ground its ideas and statements in truth, because logic systems are all about truth, right? You can plug in an evolutionary learning system, which uses genetic algorithms, genetic programming, different sort of AI algorithms, which are good at inventing new things that leap further beyond the data that was in there. Now you need this logic part if you're going to do the creativity part, because otherwise it's just going to come up with more and more and more weird, wild stuff. So what we found though is this is something that we know how to do in SingularityNet's AI team, because we have a bunch of people in the SingularityNet project and ecosystem working on AI since forever, on neural nets, logic systems, and all the rest. We did find, when we started looking at how to build sort of the next thing beyond ChatGPT, which uses logic and evolution along with transformers, and which runs in a democratic and decentralized way on a SingularityNet AI platform, we did find that's sort of its own thing, like that's its own project. And this leads to the company Zarqa, ZARQA, which we've put together with a bunch of SingularityNet ecosystem members, and we've put this together specifically to focus on sort of building the next generation of LLMs after ChatGPT and GPT-4.
So there we go, guys. That is Ben Goertzel talking a little bit about Zarqa AI. And again, we're going to be breaking down a lot of these products from Singularity Next. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to want to be kept abreast on this, especially as we get into the next bull run. All right, guys, I love y'all. Let's keep chopping wood. I'll talk to you soon with VeChain and Cardano updates. Have a great day, guys. Bye. Thank you so much, VeChain and Cardano Army, for your amazing Patreon support, guys. I'd like to give a shout out to Maryland for Crypto, Anthony Andrews, Farouz Din, Kyle Bachi, CryptoSVT.si, Angeltopia, DNC Vale, Leon Jackson II, Kragan, All Flare LLC, Lucky Sunshine Token, and VET Docky. I hope you enjoyed the show, guys, and I'll be back with another video soon.